Have you ever apologized when after the apology things got worse? That what you thought was fixing the connection and building the connection was actually breaking the connection. So if you have, you're not alone in this. We've done that as well, and we see a lot of that happening in the realm of singles learning how to create connection, how to navigate new relationships, or even how to talk to another person. And there's a reason why singles stay singles into their older age. It's because there was a missing link there in the connection, communication, and validation.
That even goes for us married couples.
Yeah.
I mean, we face this even with ourselves. It's a learning experience. It's a growing process, ongoing process of discovering how to communicate well, how to validate someone's feelings and acknowledge their belief, what they see as true, and what is a real apology. So I made a list of 7 apologies that aren't really apologies. And then followed by a life-giving alternative that we can use instead.
Yes.
So this is real actionable things that you can start implementing. If any of these 7 apologies are the type that you like, oops, that's me, I'll give you an alternative to use next time, so that the fruit can become sweeter instead of more bitter.
And as if you've been listening to our videos, our desire is to bring more solutions, to bring more things that bring life, and focusing on the tree of life versus of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So we all done that. We all messed up one time or more than once, and yet we can learn from that, and then we can grow. So, but if you don't know how, there's always the way to plug into a place where you can learn how to do that. And being around people, even asking, right, those questions, like how does it feel? Like the other person would be your mirror. I've seen if your communication and apology really landed with them.
And if you want to know if your apology landed well with the person, ask them, do you feel honored and respected in my apology?
Yeah. Do you feel loved?
Do you feel loved? Yeah, I like that. Do you feel loved, honored, and respected in my apology too?
Yeah.
If they say no, okay, then it's just time to lay ego aside and recognize that, okay, I missed it. Somehow I need to backtrack and validate this person, acknowledge them, hear them out, and
ask them what would feel validating, what would feel loving to you. I know I messed up. I'm very aware of it, and I would like to make it better. How can I make this better? So asking those questions is probably the basic steps 1 and 2 in that. And then Jessie has some great things just to refresh what things are hurtful and how to turn them into a life-giving apology.
All right, so here we go. Let's get into it. So the first apology is what we call the deflector. It sounds like this. I'm sorry that you feel that way. That is
not acknowledging at all.
Yeah, not at all. And the life-giving alternative is, I'm sorry for what I said. It was hurtful, and I see how it impacted you. You hear the validation of how you made them feel. It's taking responsibility for our actions instead of putting the responsibility on their response. The minimizer. Sorry if I upset you.
The if.
Sorry if, The if. Well, the life-giving alternative is I realize my words upset you, and I take responsibility for that. I want to understand better so I can make it right.
That's really good.
Then there's the justifier. I'm sorry, but you have to understand, life-giving alternative, I'm sorry for what I did. It wasn't right, and I'm committed to doing better. No defense. No defending your position, your perspective, your view. And the equal blame trade. I'll apologize if you will too.
Oh boy.
It's conditional.
Yeah.
It's not unconditional at all. The life-giving alternative is, I need to own my part in this, regardless of what you choose to do.
Yes.
Then there's the disregard. Forget what I said before. Or disregard what I said. The life-giving alternative is, what I said earlier was wrong and hurtful. I'd like to take responsibility for that and repair the damage.
Yeah, that's good.
And then you can say, how about we start over, start fresh.
You know, in the some of these, actually, what you can say is that I was triggered, and I'm learning how to, you know, get into the peace, into love quicker. Because trigger can actually take us down. It's becoming all about me and my ego, my pride, myself, and not the other person. So we, instead of answering, we're reacting in defense, and we're trying to, you know, kind of feel like, you're the problem, you know, instead of recognizing that I was triggered, and it's not your fault at all. Something in me got triggered.
I would caution, though, that depending on how that's even said, I was triggered could be a justifier, too.
Absolutely. And an excuse.
And an excuse.
Yeah. So,
you know, I did that because I was triggered. Well, that's might be accurate, but are you taking responsibility for your trigger?
Exactly.
So you want to always follow it up with a responsibility statement and ask, what can I do to repair what I did, the damage that I did?
That's good.
Then the next one is the excuse cloaked in sorry. It sounds like, I'm sorry, I was just really stressed and tired.
So it's kind of similar as a trigger, but...
A life-giving alternative was, I was tired, but that doesn't excuse what I said. I take responsibility for it.
Yes, there you go.
And then the seventh one is the self-pity shift. It sounds like, I'm a terrible person. I can't do anything right.
Yeah.
Like, you know, beating yourself up in hopes that the other person will then come to your rescue and feel bad for what you did, feel bad for their response to what you said. The life-giving alternative is, I realize I hurt you. That's not the person I want to be, and I'm committed to making changes.
There you go, yeah.
And one thing that I wish I had done a little bit better at is describing what's the psychology of what's happening behind each one of these. Like the deflector, the one that says, I'm sorry you feel that way. What's happening there is you're focusing on the other person's reactions instead of the speaker's action.
Yes.
And which would be you, or if you want to personalize it, us. The minimizer, the sorry if I upset you, the if implies doubt that harm even occurred.
Right.
The justifier, I'm sorry, but you have to understand, ... The but erases the apology and shifts into self-defense. The equal blame trade, I'll apologize if you will too. That turns an apology into a transaction instead of accountability. The disregard, forget what I said before. This avoids repairing the wound and simply tries to erase it.
Yeah.
It doesn't address the pain of it. The excuse cloaked in sorry. I'm sorry, I was just really tired and stressed. Uses circumstances to justify the behavior rather than taking ownership.
Yeah.
And then the self-pity shift. I'm a terrible person. I can't do anything right. That focuses on the speaker's feelings instead of the harm done. So those are some of the notes I took. I might make a post on it today. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there you have it. I've probably failed at all 7 of those at some point in my life.
Yeah.
Probably many of us have.
Yeah,
if we're just really
same.
honest with ourselves. And in some ways, when I was doing this research, I was like stepping on my own toes. Like, yeah, I can level up and taking responsibility for.
Yeah.
Especially in the realm of projecting my feelings onto like Irina, and then when her response reflects that like a mirror, I need to take responsibility for that. I projected that feeling and emotion on her with the seeds sown with my words.
Yeah.
And then if I don't take responsibility, then she's forced to take responsibility for her response to my words that weren't planting seeds of life.
Yeah.
I think I'm being clear here.
Yeah, which I would say also, we're not only need to be better stewards of our apologies, but also how we receive an apology as well, because that goes both ways. You know, as a person that's surrounded by other people, we all have responsibility to learn how to love and honor the other. Love your neighbor as yourself, right? And we hear that a lot, but we don't really know most of the time how to do that. It's really asking questions, it's really caring about another person and getting to know them, what love is for them, how they feel honored and respected, what is their love language, you know. And it's not even in the romantic relationship, it's in friendships as well, it's in companionships, even, you know, your co-workers, those people around you. So there's so many tools that you can use to build the skill of connection and honoring another person, loving them, and loving yourself too. When we love ourselves, when we're healed, a lot of times we wouldn't even react to the person who used the apology in the maybe damaging way. We can still react to it and be like, I wonder if you meant to say it this way, you know. Then we can even help another person. So our responsibility is to take responsibility for our own growth. And again, if you don't know where to go and to learn those things, if you're a single person, we welcome you into our community, Single to Married, where we grow and learn those things through biblical wisdom. And if you're married, we have another community for you. So say in the comments, I'm married. Let me know where to go. We'll send you a link to that community as well.
And also, you can Google all of this information we shared with you.
Absolutely.
You can go to ChatGPT and Google and get all the information. One thing that you won't find out there on Google or ChatGPT is community.
Yes.
And that's really what we are on a mission to provide for singles, is community, where you have real support, a safe place to open up and interact and make friends in the process, and avoid all those messy breakups and all of that stuff, where we teach these daily practical skills and tools that you could Google, but then how do you apply it? You know, we have an information overload in this world, but when it comes to application and accountability and community, that's what we're trying to cultivate here. So you're welcome to hop in and join us. Not even join us, but join a community of other like-minded individuals like you to rub shoulders with. And
All right.
So I guess we'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes. Be blessed.